Hi, Scorpio. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back, or if you are new, then welcome. So, we're going to go ahead and do a messages from Spirit reading for you. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. So I just felt like I was called to do these types of readings more often just to kind of flow with whatever Spirit most wants you to know. So, kind of urgent messages from Spirit about any topic, anything here that comes up. So, just listen to your own intuition here, Scorpio. Of course, just take what resonates with you and leave what does not. And let's go ahead and jump into it here. So I did write down a few messages I was getting as I was meditating. So take, again, what fits with you, and we'll confirm here as we go along. So I do see here that some of you, Spirit wants you to release any form of pent-up energy, especially around your throat chakra and around your heart chakra as well. If you're able to take a vacation, it could be if you've been overworking or you feel like you need a break. I do think there's either some conflict surrounding work for you, your work environment for some of you, or something to do with your financial stability could be challenging at the moment. And I feel like this is why, if you're able to maybe take a little bit of time off, even if it's just a day, that's a message for somebody to take a break, maybe even take an entire vacation, because it feels kind of like a need to rest and to rejuvenate here, and to kind of release whatever has been pent up. I also was getting the message to not be triggered by other people around you. It could be friends, family, lovers. It feels like there could be, either in the workplace or in love, there seems like there may be a trigger going on, or there could potentially be a trigger. And so it's kind of needing to find a way to logically kind of cut through anything that you feel that you need to kind of take back your own power about. And I'm also getting on that same note too that there could be some negative thoughts that are circling within you, especially with work, but with anything really. And so it's more about taking back your sense of knowing that you're capable of creating whatever you want. And so to kind of release whatever you feel, because I was hearing that song by Kelly Clarkson, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." And so I think that you also have a lot of strength that you're carrying forward into your future. And so any challenges you've been through has actually been teaching you how to use your wisdom in the future to maybe not repeat certain challenges or patterns, and to also know how far you've come too, because many of you are releasing the past in whatever way that is for you. And this is kind of a time for you to integrate both the spiritual and the practical part of your life here. Some people, you could be involved in the justice system. You could be something that you're doing that you either want to take a stand for some cause, or you're doing something that is in the justice system here, or you are receiving justice for something, if that's something that you feel is owed to you, or something practical like that. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. So Spirit, guides, angels, what messages do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising? So anyone tuning in who is a Scorpio energy, what do you most need to hear right now? What does Scorpio most need to hear at this time? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do you most need to know at this time? What are the most important messages for you? We have this Kairos card, okay, and I'm seeing the Judge is showing at the bottom here too. So this is a beautiful card of really talks about divine timing. It's kind of that feeling of things will always happen at the right time, and being able to, like, how should I say, like, be existing in the moment without a fear of the past, or a fear of the worry, fear of the future. I was going to say worry of the future. So this is a beautiful card here to indicate that the aspect of time is something that you really can't control. It doesn't exist anyway. So things are unfolding for you in divine timing, and there's definitely a surrender aspect to this here too. Scorpio, what do you most need to know? We have the crone. Oh yeah, I was also seeing a vision of a crow, and here we do have the crone. So some of you could have a crow or a raven as a spirit animal or spirit totem around you. And this is also the message I was getting with co-creating with spirit and really being able to surpass any restrictions in your mind and your mental space, any negativity or things that are kind of keeping you held back from your potential. A lot of you could be very wise. Again, there's quite a bit of like your challenges have made you stronger here too. So it's really a very deep connection that you have with spirit. This always gives me Scorpio energy too with the crone. So there's a sense of mastery for you. There's this pentacle here too. So I do see here that you could be healers, you could be psychics for some of you, and there's a very deep connection here that spirit wants you to tap into, and they want you to display your gifts. Scorpio, what else is most important for you to know right now? We have the shapeshifter. Scorpio, what do you most need to know right now? And we have the destroyer. Wow. And here we have the warrior at the bottom. So that's, again, that energy I was getting of being a warrior, of really overcoming any difficulties and challenges with this destroyer card here too. And you can see these eyes in the background too. I do think this is kind of like a tower energy, but it's really meant for a reason for you. It's kind of like you're destroying what is no longer serving you here too. With the shapeshifter also in the crone, you could be really displaying more of your spiritual gifts is what I'm getting from many of you here too. So let's confirm some of these and see. I was actually seeing a vision of a rainbow here too, and I did see it with this card too, the Beast Spirit, sweet results await. So this is also Spirit saying too that on the other end of your challenges, on the other end of what you've been navigating, there is going to be a rainbow, a blessing here for you. And I think it's almost like with this destroyer, I'm getting a very, like kind of a very empowered energy with this. Like almost being able to look at your fears, look at what you need to destroy internally, and to make way here for overcoming these challenges and difficulties. With the number 10 here too, maybe a difficult cycle for many of you is over, and I feel like there's a feeling of being very dedicated and persevering towards these blessings. So let's see, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. What are the most important messages for you right now? What are the most important messages for you? So yes, we have believe in yourself, the squirrel spirit. So this is definitely about believing in yourself, believing in what you can create. It could definitely take some hard work for you, some preparation for you, but it seems like you're planting new seeds. And this is about just knowing that you can gather everything you need. So believe in yourself, believe in your capabilities, believe in your power here. With the warrior. Scorpio, what do you most need to hear? Spirit, what does Scorpio most need to hear? Yeah, the nothing is wasted here, the vulture. So very much like this destroyer, there's a feeling of spirit wanting you to know here that nothing that you've been through, any of your challenges, again, that song was coming up, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. any challenges you've been through, or setbacks or loss or whatever it could be, even if it's been difficult, it really has taught you a lot. And this is you now being asked to know that whatever is going to fall away, or whatever is going to be kind of destroyed for you, was not for waste. It's like you're really applying with the crone here. What's the word I'm looking for? Like you've really been able to, it's almost like a bit of revenge here, but it's not like you're directly having revenge towards somebody. It's more of like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's like an inner revenge, like not towards yourself either, but showing yourself who you really are, I think is kind of what I'm getting here, like showing yourself what you're capable of. And if you haven't done that yet and something comes up here, then Spirit just wants you to know that it's basically that this was not for no reason. It was not for a waste. With this Kairos here too is drawing me. So time for a beginner mind, the porcupine spirit. So yeah, this is a new beginning, time for a beginner mind. It's about setting a different tone for the future, having a different mindset. Some of you are starting a new project, or we'll get some tarot and see, but something that you're just going to be applying yourself to. And I was getting to maybe if you can, to take a vacation or take a time off, if that's something you feel that you need, because it's almost like after this destroyer, it's a rebirth for you, a new beginning for you, so it could even be ending a job, starting a new job. It could just be ending a difficult cycle, maybe 2021, and then this year in 2022, taking on the energy of the warrior here. So Spirit wants you to know that everything with this timing too, and nothing is wasted, that it's all perfectly aligning in synchronicity and harmony. What does Scorpio most need to know, Spirit, please? The horse, Spirit, freedom is yours. So yeah, lots of beautiful liberation for you and freedom for you. So with the beginner mind and the freedom here, and we have surrender now as well. So it's definitely a time of surrender, like that Kairos card too. Not controlling what you can't control. So it feels like a lot of obstacles are being removed for you with the destroyer. It's like it's kind of like there's a burning, like a tower. There's a burning down of obstacles, and with this horse spirit, the freedom is yours. After nothing is wasted, it feels like a very it's almost like ashes, like a phoenix rising energy, in which there's this sort of new world for you that you can begin to understand why you had to go through what you had to go through, and how much wiser you are as a result of it. Yes, open to infinite possibility. So there you go. It's really an opening to an infinite possibility that's available for you. So Spirit, the main message that they want you to know is that you have infinite capabilities and infinite possibilities right now for you, if you set your mind straight, and if you continue to persevere, believe in yourself, surrender to what you cannot control, surrender the need for timing, or to know certain timings, or to be afraid of time slipping away. Throat chakra and the heart chakra I was getting to. So Spirit, what are the most important messages for Scorpio right now? We have love. What are the most important messages for Scorpios right now? We have self-study, and we have here expertise as well, showing at the bottom, and look at that, we have warrior. So the same word twice, warrior. We have self-study, we have expertise here, and we have reprisal. So that's interesting, because I was picking up on something to do with revenge. Yeah, it's really the same message with the crone here, the expertise, the look at this man, there's this light shining here too with the sword. So it's definitely a feeling of you gaining some level of expertise in your field, but it's also expertise of the soul, you know, if that makes sense. Like you've been able to complete a very challenging lesson in your life, if not multiple. And it's like you're able to look at yourself as somebody who has this expertise now, and knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it here. The self-study as well, this is also the same thing, like you kind of studying within yourself, like learning lessons as you go through life. And this is what Spirit wants you to know, is that they want you to acknowledge that you have made it, like, and you've really come this far. And then with the warrior twice, this is a very empowered, strong energy here with the warrior. So it's also about hunting down your desires, hunting down your dreams, and also being able to keep going despite the challenges. With this card here, I do see that many of you, that's kind of what I was getting over here. Like Spirit wants you to know that, like, let's say for example it was a love situation that you feel very hurt about, or you feel you've kind of had to go through a difficult time with here within your heart space, or negativities or resentments that are stored within you. There's a feeling of you showing the world like who you are, and that's kind of your revenge, or showing somebody specific who you are, but not in a spiteful way. It's like in a way where it's better to move on, to forgive, and to let go. But you have this freedom now for you, because you're able to kind of, I can't think of the way to describe this energy. It's like you're able to find a way, an outlet, and a way to release what you have been needing to prove. And we do have love here. I think this is like self-love. Do have loyalty. Let's get a few additional cards and then we'll look at some tarot and see anything else that Scorpio most needs to hear right now, Spirit. Look at that. Show the world the real you. That's exactly what I was saying. And just as I saw that card, I had this like tickle in my throat chakra again. So I think that the throat chakra could be something that you need to express. There's something very liberating about the movement you're moving through. And that's why Spirit wants to come through with these messages to let you know that you are on the right track, and that you are meant to show the world the real you, to show people the real you, show the world the real you, show yourself the real you. Scorpio, what do you most need to hear right now? So we have a time to give rather than take. And we have believe in the impossible. So didn't we have something else about that too? Believe in the impossible, believe in yourself. Oh yeah, open to infinite possibility here. So there's a lot of like infinity here for you, like knowing that anything is possible, believing in the impossible, once in a blue moon type of energy, you know, with the blue moon here. We do have the love card and we have the loyalty coming up here. So I feel like for some of you, you may be in a time where you need to give to yourself a little bit more. If you have a connection around you and or family or friends or loved ones, it could also be about giving to those people as well, and not expecting back in return, and coming from more of a pure place. But I kind of think it's more about giving to yourself. So Spirit wants you to know that something very unexpected could happen in your life with the believe in the impossible, something that you just don't expect, and it's kind of like I had mentioned in the beginning of the video that I was channeling, that your mental space could be clouding you, or there could be a negativity excuse me, that you've been thinking or that you've been telling yourself, and kind of a need to begin to co-create a little bit more with spirit, to take some time off to recharge and not let people or situations get to you. So it's about expanding your thinking and expanding your horizons here. So something very unexpected will come in for you. And it's also spirit wanting you to hold the belief in that, hold your vision. One more card for Scorpio here. What do you most need to know? So yeah, what do you need to release? See, there is something about release here. So let's get the tarot and see. So Scorpio, what do you most need to know? So Spirit, what does Scorpio most need to know right now? Ooh, that's too many cards. Okay, so we have the balance. So there's the rainbow again. So I've seen a rainbow twice, and I did see a vision of a rainbow too. So definitely lots of healing here for you. This is the Temperance card. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. And we have the Ten of Swords here. So the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both. The opportunity for new happiness, the weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, a melodramatic reaction. So we do have the what you need to release here and the Ten of Swords and all of these cards, you know, the Warrior and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, that song I heard too, surrender. So I do think for you here, Scorpio, Spirit wants you to really look to the Temperance card, which is very angelic too. It brings balance, it brings healing, moderation. You could also be advised right now to kind of integrate different parts of your life. Potentially, it does say here other people or ideas. So maybe thinking outside the box a little bit, opening your mind, and keeping an open mind is also what I'm getting here with the shapeshifter too. To keep an open mind to the impossible, to keep an open mind to what you believe or perceive to be impossible. Yeah, there's something here about the mind. There's something here about finding new ways, because we did have that beginner mind too. So doing things differently, having more self-control, having more awareness. Spirit, what does Scorpio most need to hear right now? Okay, that card just flew. Let me grab it. So we have the Ace of Cups, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter or a new home. So let's get one more to confirm what that is, because some of you definitely have something emotional opening for you, because I did see loyalty and we have the love here too. There's a very tender energy with the dolphin here too. There's a very pure kind of, for some of you this is your inner child here too, I'm getting. And it's almost like your heart is opening, your heart is blossoming. There's some form of new emotional experience for you, new spiritual insights here. So tell me one more card for Scorpio. What do they most need to know, spirits, with the Ace of Cups? Yeah, the Six of Swords. So it's more so about We have here the end of challenging times. Things are looking up, a welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place, the end of depression or an illness, travel or relocation. And then the beautiful Queen of Cups is at the bottom, which is you here. So yeah, deep psychic insights, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart here. So I think for many of you, this is more of your, it could be love too, but I mean, I think it's more so for you about your emotional state, the end of challenging time. Some of you could be moving, but you're with the Ten of Swords here and the balance, the temperance, the what you need to release card, all of these energies. It's more so about you being able to mentally progress, and then because of that, being able to emotionally progress, feeling more balanced emotionally, feeling more self-loving within yourself, feeling more capable to be compassionate to others as well. All right, so let's get the final cards then for you, Scorpio. What do you most need to hear? What do you most need to know? Scorpio, what do you most need to know? Yes, this is beautiful. So it's really about you right now. Spirit wants you so much so to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. What you believe is what you will create. You can do anything. So we have believe in the impossible. We have believe in yourself. We have the squirrel, believe in yourself. And then we have also believe something else. We have believe. So the main message here from Spirit is to believe in yourself. I also feel too that many of you are really, really stepping into being the love of your own life with the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups here. So it's like I said, with it's almost like your inner child coming through for some of you, and also just the pure expression of your own heart, of the purity within your heart, and feeling capable to love yourself deeply and nurture yourself the way that you've always been craving and that you've been wanting. And this is coming after quite a bit of probably painful experiences for you with the crone here and the challenges and the warrior. And so it's almost like this sort of ripping apart of the fragments of you, of you. Like I mentioned, it's like a phoenix rising. The ashes are being swept away, and you have this heart now opening for you. We have appreciate all that you have, let go of how you think your life should be, and celebrate all that it is. Needing nothing attracts everything. So this is also an indication here too of being able to know that you're at the right place, the right time with the Six of Swords here. And yeah, because I'm getting many of you may have had a different picture of what you wanted, or you may have thought that you had a different vision for what you wanted. And I think this is where the wisdom is coming in, and the moth here. I think this card speaks of the same thing, of letting go of what you think it should be, and instead letting Spirit kind of take over. And that's the main thing for you here, is to know that the freedom is yours to celebrate your life. The freedom is yours to cut the chains, that have been binding you. So that's why, because I did see, when I got the vacation message, I did see a vision of the beach and just kind of taking a cruise. I also saw, or something to do with the water. So if you can, take a vacation near the water, or maybe just a day near the water. Because it feels like your heart is what is being freed. And we have, maybe it's just a story you're telling yourself. Notice what you say to yourself and others. You have the power to change the story. So yes, there's that energy again about changing the storyline for you, Scorpio. So just to summarize this, I think the most important thing they want you to know is that to believe in yourself, to change the story that you've been telling yourself with the Ten of Swords and the Temperance card, the balance, to really begin to look at things differently, begin to look at things more positively. If you've been struggling at work or finances, because I did see a vision of that too earlier, then this is also finding new ways to create abundance, new ways to be creative, to think outside the box, maybe having to clear your energy field so that more abundance can flow to you. And opening a great expansion of your heart and also your spiritual gifts. It does say here a new home potentially for some of you. The Six of Swords. Emotionally freeing your heart. It feels very relieving, or you're moving into a time in which the more you surrender to this, then you'll feel the relief from your heart space. You'll feel kind of the letting go that will carry you. The river will carry you down the stream. You have a lot of expertise right now in a certain field, but also in your own soul and your heart. You know, like you've really spiritually mastered quite a bit, and so now it's like this beginner mind. Now you can kind of carry all that you've learned, and you can keep progressing forward and start from a place of newness, of fresh ideas. And they also want you to do this too. If you haven't been with the story, you're telling yourself a story that keeps repeating. Try to refresh, like affirmations or ways to begin to rewire your subconscious mind. Nothing that you've been through has been wasted. It's really made you stronger. And ultimately, with the Kairos card here, everything is in perfect alignment and harmony. You could be some of you could have a new love with the Page of Cups, or you're open to new love. Your heart is now open to receive more so, or they want you to be open to receive. They want you to do that. So I do hope this could help you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of the day or evening, and take care. Much love.